To appeal court shocks PDP legal adviser.
The recent attitude of Wike, coupled with his activities during the 2023 presidential election, Wike has done enough to destroy PDP. This is a man who said before, criticized Matawale for defecting to APC, criticizing the man in the former governor of Edwin state, or mayor or something, for leaving PDP, and criticizing Ayade, the former governor of Cross River, for crossing. Today, Wike is dancing in APC, pretending that he's working for President Tinubu to become the next president in 2027. That is not true. I'm indeed very sorry, and I feel very sad that President Tinubu, a renowned politician, a strong politician, an experienced politician, should allow himself to be misled by a man like Wike, who has no standard. The man who said that the former governor of Rivers State, Peter Odili, made him what he is today, and the wife, and he will, however, apart from God, the witness. Recently, he abused them for no just cause, because Odili refused to follow him. This same man, Wike, who said before that APC is cancer or something like that, and abused everything about APC, is now dancing Tinubu's song, even in the kitchen of the chief of staff of the president. Wike talks about structures. I listened to the address of His Excellency Ada George, former governor of Rivers State, who was the chairman of a recent celebration of in remembrance of Okilo, the first civilian governor of Rivers State. Another just said, talking about structures, who is Wike to talk about structures? That Odili, that Okilo was the first civilian governor of Rivers State. And he, Ada George, was working for him. And he later became the governor of Rivers State. Then with Odili as his deputy. And he handed over to his deputy Odili. Odili then handed over to Amechi. Amechi then handed over to Wike. Wike then handed over the structures to Fubara. So who told Wike that is the owner of the PDP structures? When? That Wike is lying. So when I look at the situation in Rivers State, and if we do not come in, this useless madman in politics will destroy Rivers State. And I won't allow him. For him to say recently, Wabara, who was number 3 man in this country, president of the Senate, when Wike was nobody, looking for chairmanship of a local government, When they arrived at the meeting, the caucus meeting of PDP, Wike was there. Atiku was there. Many others were there. Elders were there. Wambara was there. Then on the 18th, when they held the next meeting, they were all present again. The governor of Rivers State was present and even spoke at that meeting. And the chairman of the board of trustees is the most senior man of the party. In his opening remarks at that next meeting, he talked about discipline and so on to the party. He did not mention anybody's name. And as I brought it to comment, but most of them have received money. It's been corrupted by Wike. So you remember, when the trouble between him and Atiku took place, the same Wike accused the national chairman of PDP, Ayu, of receiving billions of money, keeping money, and brought people, members of the National Working Committee, to support him. And these members, I don't want to mention their names, so some of them are very close to me. Today, they are the people controlling the National Working Committee of PDP. They were the people who returned their salary that they were bribed. Their salaries. Today, where are they? They are still members. So, the National Working Committee is being controlled by Wike. Wike used APC to destroy the governor of Rivers State position. But when he didn't succeed, this same Wike, as the acting national chairman of PDP, to take the PDP to court, that the 27 members who defected to APC did not defect from PDP, that they were still members because they did not properly resign. So they were still members of the House. Could you imagine? They went to court. And because Wike is controlling the part of the judiciary, the Court of Appeal, to the surprise and shame of some of us, I have been a lawyer for 60 years. Decided that they should maintain the status quo. Status quo of what? When the section 109 of the Nigerian Constitution and the Supreme Court of Nigeria in several cases said that when you defect another party, it is automatic you lost your seat. No reversion. I can count over 20 cases decided by the Supreme Court. And this defection of these people has been properly conveyed under the Constitution to INEC and other bodies. But Wike now is using these illegal agents, people who are no longer members, using his position in government to use the police to supervise illegality, to protect illegality. In this very place, I addressed an open letter to the respected Inspector General of Police on this issue, not to allow his men to be used by Wike. Today, the police have taken over the local government council areas. On what grounds? Rivers State is not the only state that's having nominated chairmen or what do they call them? Critical committees. About 23 at that time. What have they done to all of them? So I have called this meeting to address Nigeria, PDP in particular, for a man like Wike in his political madness, dancing naked in the market, with one leg in PDP, another leg in APC. Now he is failing in controlling APC in the River State. He's now going back to use PDP against the governor. The governor is not Wike's boy. He did not make him. This is a young chartered accountant who rose from position to position until he became permanent secretary. Wike made him accountant general, and he trusted him. Everybody says, oh, Wike is asking him to become governor to show his appreciation for it. No! Wike wants him to be governor to enjoy immunity in order to protect his bad deeds. So, I am warning that we can't continue like this. Oh, okay. Which one? So, I want to end up by saying that I had a meeting with one of my sons, Major General Idola, former governor of Osun State. Last night in that place. He's now been appointed chairman of the Reconciliation Committee. So we sat down together here. I asked him, who are you reconciling? Who are you reconciling? Is it Wike with the party or with whom? Wike used his party leaders in River State to run his government for 8 years, including the former national chairman, Sekondu, who made Wike what Wike is. And the names have been mentioned to you. He wanted them to fight Fubra. They said no. That is the problem they have. Wike today, as boys, men, his own agents, to prevent these people from attending the last NEC meeting in April 18. And he couldn't attend. He goes about intimidating members. This cannot continue. Wike must therefore go for PDP to survive. Thank you, and God bless. For not going to allow myself to sit down here and allow one Wike who is dancing naked in the market with one leg in APC and the other leg in PDP, all because he wants to destroy the government, an elected government of River State. That is so. Recently, you saw that the acting national chairman of PDP, the ambassador, asked the secretary of the party to write a letter to the Court of Appeal rejecting the the activities of the legal advisor of the party. Well, I will speak again, but I'll let the this is the third letter I'm writing to the acting national chairman. And if they don't stop, the universe crisis will consume him, consume Wike and their co-hosts. Carol, read it.